Okie dokie, as I'm sure you can tell, this is me from Screwzilla in the past doing this recording because I needed to get this bit shown. So I'm currently sort of working on an event video just to say how absolutely ridiculously and ludicrously broken it is and how much of a fix it is. It's a real shame because I actually had hope for this event. Um, the main bit of this video, of course, was on the bomber. I just wanted to talk about how bombers can get a victory and things like that in a game, and that maybe sometimes do accept the olive branch of peace if you're a fighter on the enemy team, rather than trying to go for that extra kill. Because with that absolutely truth, I honestly would have happily landed and Jade out in that match. But when he attacked me, that is the sign for basically, well, you've kind of broken your chance. Now I'm going to win the game. So, I generally don't like screwing people over on ticket wins, but then, my team, it plays dividends for, because, look, they didn't do terribly, but honestly, look, most of our team was just doing, just killing AI planes and stuff like that, which really did not help the team at all. It just gave them really good score, which it doesn't really help the team at the end of the day. The enemy team played much better. Their fighters, of course, actually did their job. God knows what their Beat 17 was doing. But end of the day, it's like, if you get that chance to sort of have your enemy leave a battle and win it for you, take it sometimes, rather than trying to go for that kill. Of course, he could have got the kill and been a big goddamn hero, but he didn't, and he lost the game for that team. And of course, we had some big scorers with the points, but as I said, they did a better job, and they honestly deserved that win, because our team were absolutely craptastic. But yeah, that's it really. So awards for that one, of course, Final Blow. As you can see, just with the results screen, I actually have unlocked the Salamander, the HE-162 A2 at last, and the plane that I've wanted for a long time. I'm going to wait for the economy changes before I start unlocking things. But I've unlocked this plane in about 6 matches with no booster. This gives you an idea of how overpowered the JU-288 is. Honestly, if you want to buy a premium, buy this plane, because it's going to serve you so well. It's quite possibly the best premium in game for value for money, and also reward after you get the premium vehicle, because there's so many premium vehicles where you've got to have a lot of skill to play with them and stuff like that. This is purely, but bombers do require skill. Like, don't get me wrong, because as a bomber pilot, I get annoyed when people just go, "Oh yeah, bomber pilots just press space and then just return home." But there is skill involved in bomber flights. Obviously, hitting tanks and things like that is a hard thing to do. Obviously, a bit easier when you've got an 1800 kilogram bomb dropping on them, but it's still a very easy sort of method. Sometimes, it's easy to play when you're sort of drained and you're just looking for something to do, just to relax, really. And that's what I do with bombing. Is I just switch off slightly, watch a stream. Right now I'm watching Miniature Nerd. If you've ever watched his stuff, do watch, because it's fantastic. He's doing a live stream at the moment. He's very interesting. John is just an awesome YouTuber. But yeah, the point I was trying to get at was basically this plane is just ludicrous. And yeah, bomber pilots do require skill, and there's that skill of knowing what to fight, when to fight, how to fight. As you saw with their Corsair there, I used my speed for my advantage and my guns to just basically fly him off. I'm pretty sure that guy jammed a gun, but also from what his teammates were telling me, he had ammo left, so he could have tried for another attack. Obviously, he just couldn't, and I think I managed to damage him enough where he just decided, nope, not dealing with this. but he didn't get back to base, rearm, and then fly over to take out some of our vehicles in time, of course. And again, as I said, this is the thing, it's lost his team the chance of victory. So we're just going to go to the workshop now, and we're just going to see just how absolutely ridiculous this is. So we're going to consume this, of course, and we're going to get a technician's toolkit. So we get 2, yay! It's complete RNG, by the way. Like, there's no method to it. It's just RNG. You can get 1, 2, 3, or 10, and I don't think anyone's ever going to get 10. You know, like, it's just, there's probably like a 0.1% chance you'll get 10. So we've diagnosed the problem, defective parts in this, and now we've got this bit done. So like, this is done. Is it? I don't know. It's saying this component can't be sold on marketplace. So we finish, and there we go. Got that done. So flight control surface and flight control system. So go to items. So I know that the flight control surface is damaged, but it's, you know, I still need to use the technician's toolkits to use it again. So you need 4 technician toolkits. Like, the amount of toolkits you need to actually fix a part is about 4, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. I think you need about 15 or so toolkits to actually, like, fix one bit of a bloody plane. It's just, it's ludicrous. This event is just absolutely ludicrous, and I really think this is terrible. Like, I was actually looking forward to this event because I thought maybe we had something interesting. Maybe this would be something quite cool. So, examine, yeah. So, right now that's going to take a minute to do, and it's like, this event is so awkwardly set out, and it's so poorly explained as well. But you need so many items to fix one bit of the plane. It's ludicrous. You know, what? Why do this? Like, seriously, there is no point to this other than padding it out. And this event really, really does hurt anybody that is unable to play this game like 12 hours a day, every day. If you have a full-time job, if you have a life, if you don't play War Thunder all day, every day, then you're not going to get many vehicles in this event. I've been doing it's probably about my 3rd, 4th hour. So, you know, it's done. So, there we go. We've got the flight surface control. Awesome. So, I've got that, but now I need to get another part to actually get the rudder, because the rudder was the thing that was damaged on there. So I need 3 more technician toolkits to do this. It's ludicrous. It is just, I honestly have not seen an event so absolutely beyond a joke ever. I mean, the IS-7 event was terrible, but at least it kind of made some sense. This event is just god-awful, and I honestly, anyone that's trying to grind for these vehicles, it's not worth your sanity. You know, none of them are overly good. The only thing that really is worth the damn is the Tiger, or possibly the for JU, the JU 388J is something that I would like because it's an interesting vehicle. The VFW is interesting as well. I don't really care about the 180S. I don't really care about the Project 122 Beast. It's not that much useful, and the Merkava is not a great tank either. You know, not really that great. But to get just one vehicle done, it shouldn't be taking all of this. Like, it should be down to skill, because obviously I know what's wrong with the plane. So, you know, you fly it out in a test flight, and then you diagnose it, and then you sort of it just makes no sense. Like, this whole event makes no sense. Like, let players, what it should be basically is you go to the test flight, you fly the plane. If the engine fails and you can see the rudder's broken and like control surfaces aren't working, then you know which bits to fix because you're flying the plane, because you know what's wrong. And then you go back and then you just buy those parts and fix it. But what this does is you have to spend all these toolkits on just one item to fix one piece of equipment. One piece, like you're gonna need, as I said, you need about 16 odd toolkits to be able to just fix one part of this bloody plane. And there are quite a few bits wrong with the plane sometimes. Depending on RNG again, there's just RNGesus. Because your plane might only have a few bits of damage. Like, I just, it's terrible. And Gaijin should be ashamed of themselves, because this is a absolutely terribly designed event. You know, if we look at these toolkits on the marketplace, for instance, we'll just bring them up. So I'll just transfer the window over, and get rid of my, there we go, Discord there. So aircraft repair kits are selling for .30, and people are buying at 0.31. So you can buy these with real life money, mind you. I could buy two now, because I have like 6.64 Gaijin money. It's just like seriously, it's ludicrous. We've got bits of the plane here as well that can be bought as well, again from from this section. But again, you know, these are all expensive bits and bobs, and you know, like seriously, who's going to pay for this crap? There's a Merkava up for sale for over almost 1,000 Gaijin, whatever it is, you know. And when you consider that, let's see, maximum purchase amount for a bank card purchase is 3,491, blah blah blah. Please note the total amount of balance replenishment card, blah blah. So let's go for 100. And we'll go to PayPal, because hopefully I won't bring up my things. So $100. So they're equal to $1. So every Gaijin money is equal to $1. People are going to be buying this crap to get through it quicker. It's just, yeah, it's a real just scummy event. This is possibly one of the scummiest events I've seen, and this whole marketplace thing is just it's, you know, it's an absolute joke, really. It's, you know, as I say, like words, you know, it's like, my words fail me. Just how bad this is. Like the fact that people have actually unlocked things like the Merkava and stuff like that and are selling it is just ridiculous in itself. I'm just having a scout through just to see if there are any other event vehicles up for sale at the moment, because I think we saw a sorry, I'm ridiculous tired at the moment. It's like 5 a.m. at the moment. So we've got the 180S for sale for 30 Gaijin bucks. The VFW for sale for 32 Gaijin dollars. The Merkava for 1,000 US dollars, you know, pretty much. Like, and you can't trade this in for actual money, you know, you're stuck with just Gaijin coins. So, what are you going to do with that money? Just gonna just use it to buy more vehicles. You could buy yourself an i7 or two with that money. That's it really, like, you know, and maybe some camouflage and things like that. Maybe the 75mm M8 gun carriage, you know. It's kind of soul crushing because it's sort of an event designed to make you spend money on the game. And as much as I am for spending money on the game, because it's a free-to-play game, they do need money, and Gaijin do need money, don't get me wrong, this is a thing that free-to-play games do need, they do need money to work. But the Gaijin, this kind of event is not how you do it though. This kind of event is the kind of scummy tactics that, you know, mobile apps use and stuff like that to get you to basically waste a ridiculous amount of money on things, you know. And it's, as I say, it's just it's so sad to see. It's frustrating, not sad, it's frustrating to see Gaijin resorting to these tactics, because, you know, they can make money with premium planes, you know, like, there's so many premium vehicles out there and people pay for them, people buy, you know, why not make things like premium account actually worth a damn, you know, increase it to make it more rewarding for a player. Make it so it's worth more, like the dynamic and campaign missions. You know, make them actually worth a damn, or make it a monthly subscription base, like a normal MMO would have. You'd get a lot more players probably signing up for it in that respect, because, you know, it is incredibly expensive to buy premium time. You know, as you can see, look, you know, 90 days is about 5,000 lions, which again is, well, let's look at a year subscription. So 15k lions. So 15k lions is 72 US dollars, which is, you know, a lot of money. $72. You know, $72 a year, it's not too bad. But if they have a monthly subscription, it kind of makes it fun. You know, $9.99. You have monthly subscription. Every month you get 500 golden eagles, get the premium time. People would sign up for it, and Gaijin would actually make more money at the end of the day. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here because I've actually rambled on way too long. I wanted to just make this a short little end of thing video, but I'm probably not going to make an event video because it's just bullshit. And this is basically that video for the event. It's just, don't waste your time on it, guys. Like, just play for fun. Don't play for this event, because, you know, if you complete it and get a few vehicles out of it, good. But don't go in this trying to get things, because you're just gonna drive yourself to insanity. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and this is a very tired Screezilla saying goodbye. See you next time. Bye bye.